Well, hello everyone. It's Richard Kadish, owner and broker in charge of Go Gated Realty, Hilton Head Island and Bluffton, South Carolina. It's October 13th, 2015. We're in Bluffton in Rose Hill, in the Club Gate section of Rose Hill, to walk through and admire this beautiful new home by Village Park Builders. It's the Callawassie model at 218 Club Gate Drive. It's a construction site. It's a brand new home, not yet finished, but you know, they sell them so fast, I need to come over and photograph them and video them in process, or it'll be sold in no time at all. Next thing you know, it'll be finished and I won't be able to get it on film. So I'm here to show it to you today. It has 2,694 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, a large loft. This is a beautiful floor plan. I've not been in the Callawassie before. I'm really looking forward to showing it to you. We'll go over all the details. Before we do, let's just look around the neighborhood. And in this Club Gate section, we have what are called patio homes, which is to say they are homes on smaller lots, not necessarily smaller homes, but they are on smaller lots. So for those of you who are looking for less yard care, many of you are looking for mature trees, mature foliage. You can see you have that here in Rose Hill. Many of you are looking for a gated community. Rose Hill has 2 24-hour manned security gates. And of course, Rose Hill has community swimming. It has community tennis. They have an equestrian center. They have a boat launch on the estate side. They have an 18-hole golf course and a walking park, which used to be a 9-hole golf course. So much to say about Rose Hill. Really a great community, mostly custom homes here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm showing this to you as a buyer's agent. My name again is Richard Kadish. It's Kadesch, and my company is Go Gated Realty, like gated communities. And I'm the gated community specialist, ladies and gentlemen, and both Go Gated Realty and Gated Community Specialist are federally registered trademarks. Well, you can see that this home, the Callawassie, is in process of being finished. They formed up the driveway out here. We're on high ground, which means your flood insurance is optional. Probably a good thing to have, but it's optional because we're in one of the highest pieces of ground in the entire Bluffton Hilton Head area here. We have a Hardiplank Exterior. You see the material there that looks like wooden shakes is actually Hardiplank. That's a concrete fiberboard, which the bugs don't eat. It doesn't rot. It's beautiful. It looks like wood, but it's more durable. It's what all the best homes are building with these days. We have a carriage style 2-car garage door. You notice those hinges there with the traditional Charleston style hinges, and with the glass and so forth. I call that the carriage style. We have a covered front porch, keeping our front door out of the weather. We have a stone facing and large apron around the base of the front of the house. The rest of the house is Hardiplank. We have vinyl clad windows, interior flat mullions. Village Park Homes build a great home, ladies and gentlemen. They very good quality at a very reasonable price. Again, the price on this one, $383, $365. So I guess we should add to the list of check marks that you're looking for a house under $400,000, and this might just be for you. I really like this floor plan. I generally like to photograph homes when they're further along, but we can get a very good idea of what the Callawassie is like based on this stage of construction. It's going to get all wood floors across the foyer and through the kitchen and into the living room. You can see that we have an oversized island with granite tops. We have built-in cabinetry in the living room wall on either side of that real wood-burning fireplace, and we have a very tall ceiling in there that goes up to that second floor Before we proceed, let's just back up for just a moment, because here immediately to the right we have a formal dining room with the wainscoting around the base, our dual windows looking out to the front of the house, and we have a recessed ceiling with crown molding both around the top of the wall and up into that recess. Looking good. It's wired for a light fixture. I can just imagine what many of you might hang there. I'm sure it'll be beautiful. So we have this formal dining room just off of the kitchen, and here's our foyer entrance with very little wasted space behind the door, and I'll just pull it out of the way so we can see it. We have a lovely art niche. And myself, I'm an art lover. I can just see hanging any one of my favorite paintings right there in that spot. How about you? Do you like art? Well, that would be a good place to put a great painting or picture, poster. Well, we have a circular floor plan that comes through from the formal dining room into the kitchen on this side. Gives you an idea of this spaciousness that this house has. Again, 2,694 square feet. For many of you, that's just about the right size. Let's just take a look at the granite here. Beautiful piece of granite. High-end cabinets with the glazing, kind of the country knobs and handles. This is all going to get a wood floor, ladies and gentlemen. Your range is going to be, oven range is going to be right there. You have the glass black backsplash looking good, blending in. They've done a great job in terms of the design, interior finishes on this. Over on this side, your kitchen sink is going to be what I call the country bin. 10 inches deep there, stainless steel. That's the trend right now. That's single piece, the single-sided bin there rather than the two sides. And with the window right over that, and your dishwasher immediately to the side here. This is where I think many of us, I certainly would put a little table for an eat-in kitchen so that you're part of the, just stepping over here, and then part of the living room where I'm sure we'll have some media set up, otherwise known as a television, that we can watch and be with the family. And then out the back of the house over here, not only do we have this huge cluster of windows bringing lots of light in to the living room, but we have double doors that take us out to a screen porch. This is an aluminum framed screen porch here looking out into this beautiful wooded and lagoon lot. I like this house. I think you can hear it in my voice. It's a beauty. This is a beautiful house. Wired up for your ceiling fan there. Good size porch here with the concrete floor. Many of us would paint that with some cool deck, or perhaps give it some tile. With the bare concrete, it's also just fine. Well, let's just walk on back while we're out here. Just get a sense of this lot. Now, when you're on a patio lot, like I said, no, you don't have a lot of land. You don't have your highest degree of privacy, but you do have a smaller lot to stay up with. And they will sod some of this back here, but it's just less to keep up with. We have a little water feature back here. Nothing too big. We see the house goes up to that second floor. There are 2 bedrooms upstairs. What we have there to the bottom right, where the bay windows are, is our master or primary bedroom. You see, with a patio house, you have these little privacy fences here. That's what the architectural review calls for here in Rose Hill. And again, Rose Hill is mostly a community of custom homes, and so this house has to go through the architectural review process for Rose Hill, which it has done. And this is the club gate section. They're framing up your fence for your heat pump, which will go along this side of the house. And you can see how far you are to your neighbor. And out here on your screen porch, you'll have plenty of privacy Plenty of privacy to step out and do your barbecuing, which so many of you like to do. And back into the house we go. Well, let's just take a look at this bookcase cabinet cluster here on either side. I like those transom horizontal windows above those bookcases, bringing light into the house and yet allowing privacy at the same time. We'll get a load of this volume. Let's get a load of this volume. It goes up a full 2 stories, and up the stairs we go to the 2nd floor, and that'll get wood treads. You have a wood banister. The white balusters going up, looking very good. Getting a little bit ahead of ourselves here. Let's come back towards the front. And over here we have our laundry room with the bank of cabinets. There's no light on in this house, ladies and gentlemen. This is all natural light. There's no power on in this house. This is a construction site. This is where your washer and dryer will go. The tile floor is already here. Our 2-car garage is over here with the automatic door opener. You do have a side door to your house over here. I'm sure they'll have a full house water cutoff out here. They normally do. Your electric panel. This is the way many of us would probably come into the house, through the laundry from the garage and right into this kitchen area. Again, this is all going to get wood floors. And then the primary bedroom is over here to the left. Some under stairway storage. We have a half bath, sometimes called a powder room, here to the left. That'll get most likely a pedestal sink and a commode. A great location. This is an excellent design. And then we turn, after the privacy jog, into the master or primary bedroom we go. Beautiful bay windows, a cluster of over-unders there with those interior mullions giving it some classic looks. The tray ceiling or recessed ceiling is looking good. Plenty of room for your king-size furniture. This house captures the light beautifully. I like this house. This is your master bathroom. It has a dual vanity with a granite top. We're in the stages of construction here. It's a bit dusty. Under-mounted porcelain sink. Beautiful granite countertop with the backsplash. I'm sure they'll have a couple of framed mirrors on the wall here with some wall lights overhead. We have the fiberglass garden tub over here with a tile surround. And over here we have a tile shower with a seat. Looking good. I'm not sure what kind of a door that's going to get, but I'm sure it will get a glass panel door. Our commode goes in the water closet here. And this then is your walk-in closet over here for him and for her. No shelving in there yet. Again, we're jumping the gun, ladies and gentlemen. If you like it now, you'll certainly love it when it's finished. Tile floor. Village Park Builders does a great job with their finishings at an excellent price. I like Village Park. Very nice people. They treat their customers right, and I enjoy working with them. I have no trouble referring people to them, and appreciate your working with me as your agent when it comes to working with Village Park Builders. Out here on the floor there's a electrical box, so that way with your furniture you don't have to run your wires to your lamps across the floor. They stay hidden. Big room here. I like this. Great feeling of volume. Now, feng shui. Feng shui. When you go into a house, you don't want your good luck running out the front door, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that doesn't happen in this house. Not in the Callawassie. We go up the stairway from this side. I like it. I like it. Good feng shui. And we come up to a second floor loft area, which is very large. very large. I have not consulted the plans before giving you this tour, so I don't know if this large loft area can be made into a 4th bedroom. I think it probably could. I just don't know. But I can tell you this is a very, very large loft. Very large loft. Certainly big enough for just about any use you can imagine. Exercise, game room, certainly an extra guest bedroom if that would be possible. Notice how this is open, bringing light up from downstairs. There's no lights on in this house, ladies and gentlemen. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon here on October 13th. Not by any means the sunniest day of the year. Here's this 2nd floor bathroom. It's getting a cultured marble top with the integral basin. It's going to get a framed wall mirror that is a fiberglass tub and shower down there at the end of the bathroom. If it would only focus, we can see it, but we know what it looks like. Well, it's not going to focus for us. Okay, let's try it this way. Here's our tile, same that we saw downstairs, and there is our tub and shower. Okay, and our 2nd bedroom at the back. We saw it from the outside with a pair of windows. Nothing like a new home, ladies and gentlemen. The beautiful colors in here, the soft colors, the flat ceilings, the panel doors. You have a closet over here. These generally get the wire shelving. Now, if this house has sold, if this Callawassie model has sold by the time you get here, well, we can build another one for you. They have about 18 lots. I'm just kind of guessing on that. Left here in Clubgate with Village Park. And they have approximately 8 models. Each of the models have 3 elevations. You can individualize these to your heart's content with colors, floor coverings, hardware, granite countertops, or not. It's up to you as to what you do with your home. We can build a new one for you. Here's a closet here, and it looks like another one here. So this bedroom has 2 closets, good size room. Put the guests upstairs, the office upstairs, the kids upstairs. Well, the annual HOA in Rose Hill is $2,000. And you have a 24-hour guarded security gate. You have community tennis. You have a golf course which is owned by the community, managed by another company. It is open to the public, so that keeps your fees down. They do have a little 3-hole course you can play anytime as a warm-up for no cost. However, the golf is not included. You do not get free golf as a Rose Hill owner. And you have community swimming. You're right on the main highway 278, close to everything in Bluffton, about a half an hour's drive over to the beach on Hilton Head Island. And you're about 35 minutes over to Savannah, Georgia. About a half an hour to the Savannah Hilton Head International Airport. And about a half an hour over to Beaufort, South Carolina, our county seat. And Beaufort, by the way, is the 13th fastest growing county in the United States. Mostly because of new construction like this, people moving here for jobs, relocation, and retirement. This home would be a perfect house for a retiree or a professional couple, someone who wants to live in a top neighborhood but just doesn't want to pay a top price. Again, the price on this Callawassie is $383,365. I certainly enjoyed showing it to you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a buyer's agent. It just doesn't cost you anything more to have me help you shop and compare to find the home that you want, because the commission that I earn is already in the price of this home and every other listed property. and I'm only paid at closing if you buy and when you close. And that includes new construction with Village Park Homes. They're very happy to pay me a commission if you don't have an agent working with you. Well, they don't reduce your price because of that. They expect you to have an agent. And I certainly would appreciate your keeping me in mind as your agent. There's so much information out there about properties and communities on the internet, and I love it when my buyers do their homework and gather information. It makes my job a lot easier. But when it comes time to shop, compare, get the kind of advice you need, well, please keep me in mind. I have 40 years of experience right here on Hilton Head Island in Bluffton, South Carolina. The commission that your agent earns, ladies and gentlemen, is the same whether they are brand new or whether they have 40 years of experience as I do. Well, thank you. Let me give you my contact information, and I hope to meet you. My cell number is 843-684-2933. That's 843-684-2933. And my cell number, or my email rather, I'm just zooming in on that exterior detail there. I like that. I like everything about this house. Well, my email address, rich@gogated.com. That's RICH@GOGATED.com. And my website is gogated.com. And of course, you can search all MLS properties at gogated.com at any time on your own. But please, give me a call, drop me an email, tell me what you're looking for. Let's find it together. I'm sure we will. And I'll send you a list of the properties that might work for you in a format that will update automatically. It will save you a lot of time, and it is the best way to monitor your personal real estate market, in my opinion. So thank you again. If you like this video, there's more at the Go Gated channel on YouTube. Please subscribe, and please call or email. Look forward to meeting you and to working with you as your buyer's agent here at Club Gate and in Rose Hill, Bluffton, and Hilton Head, South Carolina. Thank you again.